back to an episode of Let's Stay Out of Survival. Today we return, and today we got some more news from Kafir regarding the 1.7.2 update, and we are going to be talking about how you guys can prepare, and also how me myself can prepare, because me need repair, or not repair, need be prepared. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have absolutely a fantastic day of the most fantastic variety. Today, here's what we got straight from Kafir. This is what they tweeted. Folks, hurry up to complete all winter deals. The event is likely to finish at the beginning of the next week. All Christmas items will disappear except for the flare gun, the chopper skin, and turkeys. And then next to the turkeys, they do have the turkey symbol. So when they're saying this, I do think that they mean, because this is something that they were talking about in their weekly Q&As in the past weeks, the turkeys, the ones that wander around, walk around, and that you can shoot, will stay in the game. Not just the cooked turkeys that you already cooked. I think turkeys as an NPC, as an enemy, quote out, well, it's not really an enemy, but as like an animal, will stay in the game, which is awesome news to hear, because that's just awesome. It gives the game more variety and just kind of like more life when it comes to hunting zones. So you're not just seeing deer, but you can see some foxes, find a couple turkeys here or there. And those turkeys, if you guys don't know, once you cook them, they kind of are a glorified med kit. So that's going to be awesome, that hopefully the method of getting their meat and cooking it will stick around. But also we got the fact that flare guns are going to stay in the game. Looks like the frost staff is not going to stay, because apparently it's glitched and it does like full 150 damage every time you like do the sneak glitch with it. So Kafir probably doesn't want to keep that around, because that is just ridiculously OP. I love it though. Everyone loves it, but for the sake of balance, I understand where Kafir is coming from. But the good news is that flare guns will stay, which means it's time for us to go out and get a huge stockpile of the puppies, because here we got a full quality one. Now, see, when they say flare guns will stay, I don't know if that means that flare guns are going, like there's going to be some way of crafting them or some way of getting them. I imagine so. Or if they're just going to stay kind of like the broomstick for eternity, in which case I'm probably going to try to stockpile some of those, have maybe like half a chest or like a chest full of them. So if you guys don't know, we're probably going to visit Nick Santee over there. And then of course we have the last part of the tweet, which is again the turkeys staying and everything else, and the chopper skin too, but the turkeys will stay. But that's awesome news, because for this to happen and for them to get rid of this, I think that that's going to mean they need to release a new update. Now here's a couple of other possibilities that will happen with the new update. They might change it from being the New Year's / Christmas event. They might just shift gears right away into the Chinese New Year event. I could see that, because the game files are already in the game. That's how people were able to hack it in or end up showing it off already, like we showed off a couple of days ago with the new armors, the new event that's going to appear, and all that jazz. So that might be coming. And also I'm thinking that the raider changes might come in that update as well, along with hopefully our first taste at some new defenses, because currently pretty much the spike trap is the only real quote-unquote defense we have. I guess the tripwire trap too, which lets us know when people like come and visit, but that's not really great. My best guess is that they might add in bear traps, maybe change their recipe, maybe change how they're crafted, change their recipe, or you're able to get them from the bunker or something. And of course we also have the mythical turret. Now I say this because the turret is already placeable in game if you hack it in, and I have seen people place bear traps as well. So both of them appear to be in the game files, which makes me think that they're going to be coming very soon. And since we have Kafir here saying they're going to switch out the events, usually they update it, these might be some of the things bundled in with those updates. But I would love to hear your thoughts on this in the comment section down below, and reminder that comments will put your third of the way into the weekly $25 iTunes / Play Store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is make sure to the like button, make sure you're subscribed, and boom shakalaka, you will be entered, my good. So you guys can enter in on every Last Day on Earth video. Today is the last day for you guys to enter in this week's weekly giveaway. If you haven't yet entered in on the older videos, there's no chopper event unfortunately happening right now, which sucks. Maybe though once we visit the bunker, we'll be able to knock something out there. But yeah, and then when Saturday rolls around, just tomorrow, we'll pick a random Last Day on Earth video, pick a random comment from that random video, and that comment will be the winner if it fulfilled everything that I just said. But with that, and with all my little speculation and kind of educated hypotheses and all that jazz, it is time for us to start preparing for 1.7 0.7.2. Now, if you guys don't know, there are going to be some changes to the raids. Long story short, I'm just gonna say that level 1 walls will not give our base serious protection anymore. Raiders can visit other bases and bunkers, and they'll be able to break pieces of decor, furniture, and other stuff. Those are like the big changes. We'll also be able to, once they break a wall, we'll get some resources back from it, and I'm guessing all of this is going to be coming in that update early next week. So we got about this weekend to prepare. I'll probably try and stream for that as well. But I did have an idea on how we could potentially make this happen. So level 1 walls themselves might be useless, but that doesn't mean that spike traps will be useless. And here's the thing, all right? So the way that I think would be the best way of actually organizing a spike trap system would be kind of in the same way that that thing right there is organized. So the way that I want this to work, and the way that we could ultimately make this end up working, I want to protect this side, but it's just going to be a real struggle to do that because I actually have to like walk here, at least in the current layout. We are going to have to change things though, because these things are no longer going to be protecting our base really. Although maybe it'll raise noise when the enemy breaks them. But here's the strategy I was talking about that you'll be able to do while still having some walls up to hopefully confuzzle the enemy. So here, this is, for example, one floor that we don't need. It's going to be in a little bit of a well, no, we need that because that's where we put our stuff. It's going to be in a little bit of like this type of pattern, if that makes sense. I don't really know how to describe it otherwise, but yeah, it's gonna pretty much be, is that the right one? Yeah, it's gonna be in a little bit of a pattern here, kind of like a crisscross applesauce type of pattern that will allow us, because you see, if this block right here is surrounded in level 1 blocks, we can actually place down spikes right there, make sure that they are pointing outwards, and this will provide us with some protection in case the enemy does break into this area. Now here's the thing, we are going to want this to be upgraded to level 2 walls because they'll just blow through the level 1 walls, but if they do blow through, they will also have to blow through these spikes, which is not going to be good. So this is going to be one of the best protections possible, is turning this into some level 2 stuff. And hold on, let me just we do have some spike traps here. Now spike traps are a bit more on the expensive side, and the horde can hurt them, so hopefully turning our walls to level 2 will help out in that struggle. What is it? We probably want to tear this wall down as well, but this is gonna be a good way, because think about it, like when these things are empty, when they're empty rooms, you can just kind of, you go through it, you break one wall, and then hey, I'm in here, and you can choose to go that way, or that way. But look at it here, if they break through this wall, well, look at that. If they want to go there, there, now they got to break through a spike trap as well, which is going to take more of their hatchets, create more noise, and hopefully bring us some safety. And I don't know, they changed it. They did change it where I don't know if hatcheting the spike traps raises noise. I do know that they changed it where getting a hit on the spike traps doesn't make noise anymore, so hopefully spike traps still will be a defensive structure in that sense. So we're just gonna go ahead and continue my little pattern I was talking about, and continue being a little bit on the safe side. Now, like I said, these things, I'll show you guys the recipe in a sec, in case you guys haven't been using a whole ton. They're definitely a wee bit on the more expensive side, unfortunately, and I mean, at least relative to the level 1 walls. So like, we can break that down, we'll toss that puppy there, boom shakalaka boom, and there you have it. If you guys want to see the recipe, like I was saying, it's a pretty low level creation here. It's just gonna cost you 10 pine logs, 10 rope, and 2 scrap metal. Very easy to craft. It's just gonna take 10 times the wood of crafting like 1 wall, but this is all stuff you can get. Like, zombies will drop rope. I don't know, do they drop scrap metal? I don't know, but like, if you're like going through zones, like green zones even, you'll usually find scrap metal just in chests, so you can pick that up there. I don't know if you can actually craft scrap metal. I've never tried it because I've always had scrap metal, so I've never had to struggle for it, but you can just chop down wood. So these are going to be an easy way of fortifying your base, and they're going to be, I feel like this is going to be the new strategy for us to utilize. Now, there is another thing we got to do, and that has to do with some planks here. Now, our planks, we don't have a whole ton, but why don't we go ahead and create some, because we are going to be doing some good stuff. And also make sure that we bring the stone along for the ride. Yes, sir. And all of this stuff, I'm just waiting to put that into the chest, not the chest, but the workbenches and stuff to do. But I think that's a good amount of wood there. Worst case, we can get some more stone. We are gonna need to upgrade some flooring, I think, but my game plan is probably to... Actually, I'm pretty tempted to consider... you know, we'll leave the spike traps on this side. I just want to make sure that we kind of surround our base here in like one level of these good walls. We're gonna have to upgrade some floors, like I was saying. That's not gonna be the worst thing in the world, but we'll continue on. See, now this is why I want to actually figure out how to reorganize my base and why I'm gonna put off upgrading this side until probably a stream, maybe later today, no promises, but I am gonna start kind of reorganizing how the base is organized and whatnot. And the good news is that we can actually save a little bit on resources because we're not gonna have to upgrade all of the floors. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. If we just put a spike trap there, but we just upgrade all the floors around it, well, we'll be able to put some higher level walls around it while saving up on a little bit of the flooring cost, which is, I mean, it's only like 5 planks and 5 stone, which is nothing crazy, but, you know, that type of stuff adds up. So with a little bit of this wood in here, let's go ahead, make a quick pit stop to the other workbench through this doorway of doom. I probably will end up changing... Ow! Ow! Golly! All right, well, those things hurt me. That's just great. Gotta be careful when I'm walking here, I guess. But I'm probably gonna end up changing this so there's a different way of getting to my second Vulca bench here. We do have some of these things. Ooh la la. We'll grab those. I'm not gonna skip it though, because skipping does take a little bit more time than I would... you know what? We'll get a couple here just because we did have like an uneven amount. So there's 10 planks. Isn't that how much... no, really, it takes that many planks? Yeah, so I'm gonna need to make sure that all of our workbenches here are working overtime at the time being. But other than that, I'll just continue upgrading the walls here that we can upgrade for cheap, and then we should have enough to upgrade some flooring. So let's start doing exactly that. Now, like I was saying, we might end up destroying some flooring here or there. We'll probably keep this flooring around here and just we'll make some like stone walls and maybe add this into the base somehow. I don't know, but we'll have to do something with that. But yeah, that is going to be a good method of doing it, and that will be just spike traps are going to be your friend moving forward. Just don't put them on the outside, I'd say. Protect them in walls, so hopefully the zombie horde doesn't get to them to damage them. And also, so wait, do we have one more? Oh, I was going to say we got that hole right there. And also so they can kind of be a little bit more protective of all your stuff here. I might honestly end up breaking down some of these things and adding some more spike walls, moving a couple of these chests. That might be a solid idea. It's just a great way of, instead of having an empty honeycomb structure, you just add in even another obstacle. Now, if we get bear traps though, oh boy, you know I'm gonna be trying to invest into some of those. But yeah, the next method, the next best way of getting prepared for 1.7.2 is making sure to upgrade as many of your walls to level 2 as possible, because level 2 walls will still be a great way of slowing down the enemy, which is ultimately what we want. And I think that your best bet will be surrounding your level 2 walls and level 1 walls, because the horde usually breaks about 20 level 1 walls. Like they just actually earlier today broke into here, and I mean they broke right around 3 walls deep. You know, so as long as you have about 3 level 1 walls between you and between the outside and your level 2 walls, your level 2 walls shouldn't get screwed by the horde, which is actually pretty good news, because that's why I never wanted to have level 2 walls, because the horde always just tore them down. Well, you know, if the horde can't get to them, they'll be a very great protector of your other stuff. And that's also why I think I might try to get some level 1 protection going in some of these things, hopefully, because here the horde could probably, if they decided to come through this area, they could get there pretty well. But like I was kind of saying about bear traps, the next thing that you can do is kind of start preparing to potentially craft these things and or get them. So with the bear trap, maybe if anything changes, it'll be the Titan bar. My best guess, if they do add in the bear traps, they'll change the Titan bar to like steel. I think that'd be reasonable, because the bear trap seems like a pretty strong trap. Hopefully one that doesn't break. Maybe one that's like reusable. That'd be awesome, dude. 100% reusable trap. Whew! That'd be some fuego. And then, of course, the turret, which had a leaked second stage to it. So just make sure that you got some wires, some ball bearings, and some weapon parts lying around. And right here, you can see the leaked recipe for the turret from Doomerous. And what it looks like you're going to need is, it's still... Ow! Jason, ow! I'm getting hurt. What's happening? What's happening? Oh, dear God, we're hungry. Emergency food. Where's the emergency food? Oh, no. Oh no, there are my carrots. This is why I hate sticking around the base, man. This is why I like being outside the base when we do this type of stuff. Give me the stew. Give me the stew. I need the stew and also some hydration, but mainly stew. All right. Back on topic. Here we have the leaked turret recipe, and you guys just want to make sure that you're going to have some engine parts. Engine parts have been a pretty common occurrence, though. From what it looks like, you're going to need one. You'll only be able to place one turret in your base. Now, I'm not saying this was 100% coming. I'm just saying be ready if it does come, and for that, just make sure that you got a lot of these things that you're seeing here. I actually have one electronic circuit, which is pretty nice. Make sure that you got some wires, some rubber parts, scrap metal, engine parts, weapon parts, a minigun if you can. I don't know, the minigun is a bit harder to get. Maybe do some bunker runs, try to get some red chests. And this isn't 100% confirmed. This is a leak. Leaks could end up being untrue, but this seems pretty reasonable, and it seems about in term with what Kafir would usually do when it comes to doing something like this. So yeah, just make sure that you have, ow! Of course I'm getting hit by that. Just make sure that you have those two ready to go, and, well, not ready to go, but make sure that you have some of those parts ready to go. And again, it could always be different. Maybe you'll just get it from floppy disks, or maybe you'll get the turret/bear traps, even if they do come. Again, this is still an if. Maybe you'll just get them from those types of methods. Those methods being like the bunker red crates, different bunker crates, floppy disks, that type of jazz. Now, the big kahuna of preparation is going to come in the bunker and in other bases. I'm actually gonna have to make a trip up north specifically, but like they did say, just right now, whenever you go to the bunker, try to have some empty inventory slots and try to be productive, because your stuff will not be safe here. So start getting the stuff the hell out of here. Start transporting it somewhere safe, which sucks for me because I was using the bunker as storage because I literally was just running out of places to put stuff back at home, and I forgot to put all that away. God dang it. But if you got valuable stuff here like chopper forks, for example, it might be a good investment to maybe start putting them puppies away somewhere into safety, because the bunker will not be safe for long. I know. Luckily for me, I mean, I do have a good amount of stuff I gotta move, and we just gotta make sure. I'll probably have to craft up some more chests back at home. Maybe try to get some more trunks going, because I don't really have, that takes steel and oak. Those are two things I'd rather put towards level 4 walls, which I'm in the process of making. I'm waiting for the steel to become steel plates. It's gonna take a while, but it's in the process. And then the oak planks, which are going to take for level 3 walls. I mean, 15 oak planks, that's like a level 3 wall right there. So I think I won't be making trunks for the most part, but I will try and make some more chests, which have up to 25 storage slots. I mean, definitely not as good as a trunk with its 35, but still, man, if it's saving me these two valuables, I think I might have to roll with it. So that is my main ways I would tell you guys to start preparing for this update if you are participating in raiding. If you aren't doing raiding, you don't really have to do anything different, because I don't think your stuff can be stolen from the bunker. Don't quote me on that. Maybe that'll change. Maybe they'll be like, oh, anyone can come to the bunker and take your stuff. And it'll be like, well, Kafir, that's not very nice. But hopefully that doesn't end up being the case. Now then, do we have SWAT armor here? I kind of needed SWAT armor. No, of course we don't. We didn't get a C4 when we opened this last time, which is also great. But I'll go ahead and we got a little bit of energy, a little bit of gas to spare. Actually might want to transport some of these things back home, and also because we do have a lot of wood. But then I'm also going to start doing some bunker runs and hopefully getting some floppy disks. I guess that's another thing you guys could do as well, is hoard your floppy disks. Don't use them right away, because if they do add new defensive items, we've seen floppy disks have a lot, and I mean a lot, of C4 in them. Like I've gotten 3 C4 out of that. The red crate, I got 1 on a good day. Okay, yesterday was not a good day. I got 0. The floppy disk though, some people I've seen get 2, some people I've seen get 3. So the floppy disk definitely has better stuff to be had, and I'm definitely gonna try to stockpile those. So hopefully, if those defensive items are in game through floppy disk or something, we will be prepared. But if I'm missing out anyways, if you guys have any of your own methods for getting prepared for this update, let me know in that comment section down below, because you're not just letting me know, you are letting everybody know, so we can all help each other out, since we are, after all, a pretty freaking amazing community. It makes sense that we try and help each other, especially with an update that will be a lot of impending doom. That's for sure. Hopefully this stuff doesn't get stolen. You know, I'm gonna very quickly also kind of take that out of there, and also equip that thing, and maybe grab a couple of things here. I don't. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna organize some stuff. Isn't that beautiful, boys? An entire row of VSSs. Also an entire row of grenade launchers, just not organized. If any of you guys ever managed to raid me, honestly, just enjoy the loot. Enjoy the loot. That's where we're at. I'm protecting this stuff, and we're pretty soon. I have enough steel. We just have to turn into steel plates to actually get half of these things to level 4 walls. As soon as I can surround this thing, I'm going to be so happy that I'm going to start working on getting this military box surrounded and putting our next 45 best pieces of loot in there. But right now, man, I just want this thing to be safe, and pretty soon it should happen, especially because we are going to be upgrading walls after this, which are way cheaper than doorways. Doorways, especially at level 4, they're just expensive, man. But with our inventory a little bit organized, let's head on back over. We'll drive our chopper this time, because I forgot to take that. And did I take the right way out? I did. Seriously, dude, my house, it's like a maze. It's my own damn house. I still don't know the way around. Also, the zombie horde kind of forgot to put a doorway back there, but it's still a great placement for the welcome mat. It's right by this lower area where pretty much everything cool happens. Hopefully by tomorrow, we'll have another raid lined up. That is when the guy should be coming. Maybe a revenge raid will happen before that. I don't know. It seems like only one revenge raid happens per every raid you do. And at least that's what it seems like so far. Maybe it's just like one revenge raid happens like every 3 days, or like some rough timing like that. Who knows for sure what it is? I'm sure we'll continue slowly figuring out exactly what triggers it, how random it is, if you have to do something first to make it happen. Because right now, you know, it might seem counterintuitive. Most people would like to not get raided. Me, you might call me a psychopath. I don't know what you want to call me. I would like to get raided. Raiders, please raid me. Right meow, okay? Just make it happen. All right, it'll make everyone's lives easier. Well, not raiders. I mean another survivor, so I can go get some revenge and steal some stuff from hopefully a base that has good stuff. Like, we had an okay base last time, don't get me wrong. Well, not last time, before last time, when we got the VSS. That was pretty sweet. All right, time for us to get some stuff to give to the bunker dude, and hopefully acquire another disc of the floppy variety. We also got some guns we're gonna try and use throughout this. For now, we'll just utilize the pistols. We're gonna have this guy we gotta take care of. It's an exploder, of course, so that's just gonna be great. Hello, exploder. Might try and use the AK on you just because you are going to be annoying to deal with. Same with your little henchmen there, the fast biters. I do not do enough damage to these guys. I am not getting paid enough for this. I don't even get paid to do bunker runs. I just get hit by zombies. My in-game dude, honestly. In the apocalypse, you just gotta do everything to survive. Nothing's for granted out here. Exploder, are you ready to go boom soon? I sure hope so, and please don't go boom on me. Thank you very much. Let me go and destroy your little minions here. Okay, no, I can't because my dude wants to aim at the frenzy giant there. Never want. Oh, you're gonna give me dog tags, really? Come on, man. I need something good. Don't do me like this. Don't do me like this, please. Look, these fast biters are gonna, yeah, they're gonna give me better stuff than you did. Jesus, man, that dude gave me, oh no, we're about to become smelly too. I gotta remember to take showers more often, man. Like, it might be the apocalypse. That shouldn't excuse me from the showers that I oh so obviously need to take. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. That's what I like about bringing a couple empty inventory slots. We can make sure to pick all the stuff up as we run. If we don't, though, there's always the case where we can pick it up just next time, or you just do another bunker run through. It's not like it's that awful. Hey, medical supplies. Probably gonna get pretty thirsty. Probably gonna have to pee. Oh, look at that. Called it. Hope you boys are ready to enter next level smell. Because if you're smelly and you pee, there's no way that you're not going to be smelly. You're going to pee your pants, dude. Like, how do you get that smelly from peeing, man? Is peeing that smelly? I don't think so, dude. Vitamin P. Listen, I've been told by world famous perfume people like Calvin Klein that vitamin P smells amazing. So I don't know. We have to smell good. That's what it is. That's what attracts the zombies. Not our brains. But the fact that we smell amazing. Like, look, we smell so good. We even have flies coming after us. Like, dude, if you got something as small as a fly trying to catch a whiff of that, oh, I'm just saying, you gotta be onto some fuego. Now then, Mr. Frenzy Giant, you, my friend, gotta go before you enter Super Saiyan mode and absolutely poop on me. However, that's not gonna happen. I could have brought some of the other, don't know if we can survive a hit from him at the moment. Just because, okay, there we go. Yeah, don't know how much we could survive a hit from him because we don't really have full SWAT armor. Only partial SWAT armor. I do like the military notebook though. Yeah, we don't have full SWAT armor. We only have the chest plate. And usually a hit from a frenzied giant full armor does like 70-ish damage. So I don't know how much we could survive. Like, I will try my bestest to survive as much as I can, but I don't know if we can survive that hit. Hello, frenzied giant. Already running after me because I smell oh so good. I understand. Just please don't actually get a hit off on me. Knowing my luck, my keyboard is about to like stop working in the middle of this and I'm gonna lose everything. All of it. Gone forever and I will cry. Tears of definitely not joy. Tears of extreme sadness. Tears of frenzied giants chasing after me, trying to bring the pain upon. Oh no! Okay, we're gonna have to finish this guy off with a pistol. I was hoping to switch career paths over to something else, over to an AK. That does not appear to happen right now. Please leave a message after the beep. Oh, mama, I really should have invested in some SWAT boots at the very least. That would have been nice. Oh no! Oh no! I was gonna try and YOLO that. Definitely not. He was gonna catch up to us, 100%. He's dead. Hey, these are doing pretty good on the military notebook front. Like that. That's a small constellation prize. Get out the way, gas. I don't have time for gas. Unless we're talking about my own gas. Everyone should have time. Dear God. I collected everything off of him, right? He's not gonna come back from the dead, try to kill me. Yeah, this is my land now. Dude, what are these things though? Like, is that a person? Seems like a pretty big person. Like, look at those shoulders. Like, I don't know. I don't think I'm that tall, am I? Maybe. That just seems like an extremely buff dude. Because, like, if you look at us, like, I don't know. If we were, like, the laid down from here, I mean, maybe just a short line. I don't know. Dude, that's like some kind of weird experimental thing. Hello, you're just chilling over here, aren't you there, big guy? I am one with the blind one. Oh, the alarms don't reset. That's a bummer. Ooh, I wonder if you walk out from, like, if you use an alarm and you walk out from the blind one, do the alarms reset? Because I know the blind one's health resets. I've never actually done that because usually I don't tempt the blind one like that. I just try to kill him as fast as possible because he brings nothing other than pain and suffering, just like the exploder. Actually, JK, he brings explosions and very dank guacamole to our fiestas. Now, oh dear, did you just see him glitch out like that? Listen. His guacamole might be dank, but I still have not invited him back after last time because he just decided to blow up in the middle of my living room. All right, listen, if a guest invites you over to their house, even if you bring the dankest guacamole alive or the freshest pantaloons known to man, that doesn't give you an excuse to just go explode in someone's living room. Like, you know how much cleaning I had to do after that, dude? I had to struggle for days. Okay, this parasite, yeah. Stupid parasite, I gotta grab another pistol to finish you off. Of course I do, and the exploder's gonna give me nothing good. Okay, I'll take that. I should take all that. I wonder, ooh, is there a hotkey for take all? Because if you guys don't know, I'm using the emulator right now on PC just because anytime I have to do a video where I have to walk through a lot of doors, I'm 100% I'm playing on the PC, okay guys, because it does not lag. On my phone, I will get like 1 frame per second if we are in the midst of the doors. Like, when I say in the midst, though, I don't mean like, you know, like starting to walk in. Like, no, if we are smack dab in the middle of our base where there are nothing but doorways on screen, that's when things start getting a little bit on the sketch-tastic side. And let's dish some damage out to him, do a little bit more with the Kalashnikov. I just gotta clear out this room and take things from there. I think we gotta clear out two, you know what? Little bit of shotgun rain. We haven't used this in a while. Speaking of shotgun range shirts have returned due to popular demand. Link in the description, kind of in the middle of the description if you guys don't know about that. You guys can get yourself some shotgun range swiggity swag. That is right, your very own shotgun range shirt and or sweatshirt. It returns. It's an awesome way of supporting the channel, and you're having some swag to show for it. So I just want to let you guys know there, because it was a pretty popular demand to actually bring back these shotgun range shirts, and I did it. And you know, if the demand continues to be there, good chance we'll make them a permanent swiggity swaggity shirt. I mean, it would make sense though for something as iconic as shotgun rain to be permanent for a dude like me. Hold on, I might be able to actually kill this guy. Not risking it. Not risking it for the biscuit. Don't care about the biscuit that much. Not trying to withstand an explosion from him, because spoiler alert, you can't withstand explosions from exploders. They kill you. Doesn't matter what you got. At least maybe there'll be an armor in the future that's strong enough. Right now, not even full SWAT can survive his blast. I think his blast does like 200 damage or maybe even 300. It's something nutty like that, man. It's not a fun time. Oh, it really isn't. These toxic spitters getting bullets in their brains, on the other hand, absolutely exhilarating on my watch, if you ask me. Now, let's go and, ooh, a little bit of the red tickery too. Ooh, we can get something off this guy too. Here's what I was talking about though. Is there a hotkey for, I can kind of use I can kind of use space actually. Ooh, I wonder. Hold on, let's, no. Let's, yeah, save that. Space, does that, oh, buddy, that's in the perfect place. That is awesome. I was always pressing that. Well, we can just double click space when we want to loot something. I'll show you guys here in a sec as soon as we're done dealing with this exploder right here. Freaking, listen, man, you got really nice speed. Like, you're no Olympic medalist frenzy giant. All right, but still, you're not too shabby, exploder. I got to give you props on that. You got some great stuff going here. Great form to your run, especially given the fact that you are a rather large fellow and the fact that it does not make sense for you to be this ridiculously fast, but at the same time, you are a zombie. We're in an apocalypse, and you kind of do have the ability to literally blow up. So I am not in a position to be questioning you or your methods. I'm in a position to run like freaking hell and try to get you to blow up from a safe distance so I'm not caught in the crossfire. Marvelous. Yeah, you can see his explosion does 300 damage until there's an armor. Look at that, dude. I just double tap space. Until there's an armor that can literally like do a third or like make damage do a third of what it normally does, we're not in too great of a luck. We are doing pretty okay here in terms of like dog tags and stuff though. That should be I mean, I don't think we're gonna get the floppy disk of this run. I mean, in this video, but let's clear out this last frenzy giant here. Hey, buddy, who knows? Maybe we will, maybe we won't. This thing's about to break, so that's not gonna be good. Let's move on over. Honestly, let's finish him off with this. Oh, did not know you were so close. It should do some, but yeah, we should have the floppy disk ready to go probably by next time, and we're gonna try to get some more red tickets rolling as well, because the red tickets are always good. And like, I don't know, man, now we just have like a great reason to want to do everything we can in the bunker, because you can get C4 out of all of the high level stuff, or out of finishing all things of, not all things, but you know what I mean, like finishing bunker things, like the floppy disk, red ticket crate, all of those things will help in the journey. And dude, we are, ow! Woo! We should not be alive. He started swinging. Oh, mama, that was bad. We definitely would not have survived, dude. That thing, nope. Holy hell. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Well, I'm taking my chickens back to the freaking lobby. I ain't trying to mess around with the chickens here, because if we died, we would have had to deal with a Super Saiyan Frenzy Giant as soon as we got back down here. I'm sorry, man. Dealing with Super Saiyan Frenzy Giants is not fun. Normal Frenzy Giants, different story. You can just throw rocks at them from a distance until eventually they drop dead. These guys, dude, couple rocks in, all of a sudden they will be chasing you down. Like, I'm sorry. Those guys literally look like they are faster than Usain Bolt, which is Hussein and insane. That's insanely Bolt. I don't know. I was trying to make a pun. It just ended up bad, just like everything. So like I was saying, we'll head back and try to finish this next time. Although next time our number one priority is going to be doing the raid and anything else associated with that. Like, I don't think the raid will take super forever. Like, it'll take a little bit, don't get me wrong. But we'll see. Maybe it'll finally be a challenging raid we get for once, but then we'll acquire the floppy disk and we're not going to go there right away. Like I'm saying, it's going to be a good idea to save them for this next update. And even like, I mean, at the same time, until I need more C4, I might honestly just save the floppy disk, even if this next update doesn't have any of that stuff that I was talking about in terms of like defenses and traps. I might still hold on to the floppy disk. They can be stolen though. Well, I mean, the stuff in the floppy disk can be stolen too, so I mean, it's all the same, but I might hold on to them because maybe they'll gain the ability to have one of those new defenses or a turret. So just saying, might not be an awful idea to get as many floppy disks as you can. and hold on to them. But other than that, that is gonna go ahead and wrap it up for this episode for now. Thank you guys the whole time for hopping in and enjoying, and hopefully I was able to help you guys out in terms of ideas and how to maybe start preparing for 1.7.2 from what we know so far and kind of what's gonna be coming in that early next week thing. Hope you guys enjoyed. Best of luck doing your raids. Best of luck surviving the raiders. Best of luck getting the gas tank out the red ticket crate and honestly getting C4 and stuff from there. And just overall, best of luck in having a fan-freaking-tastic day and spreading that positivity of the most amazing variety. Dude, these rhymes, they just keep getting more advanced. But that's gonna wrap it up for me for now. Thank you guys all time for watching. That was an awesome one. And I'll talk to you next one. See ya.